This lecture is on alcohol and phenol nomenclature. Naming alcohols can be done under the IUPAC format by taking the alkane name, drop E, and adding the suffix OL. The common name of alcohols is by taking the alkyl name and adding alcohol. In example 1, CH3OH is named under IUPAC guidelines methanol and is commonly known as methyl alcohol. In example 2, CH3CH2OH is named under IUPAC guidelines ethanol and it is commonly known as ethyl alcohol. Here shown are the first 10 alcohols from methanol to decanol. Note if the name starts with N in industry, it is the same as 1. For example, a 3-carbon alcohol where the OH group is on carbon 1, it is also known as 1-propyl. In example 3, a cyclic 3-carbon alcohol is named under IUPAC guidelines cyclopropanol and is commonly known as cyclopropyl alcohol. In example 4, a cyclic 4-carbon alcohol is named under IUPAC guidelines cyclobutanol and is commonly known as cyclobutyl alcohol. Other cyclic alcohols include cyclopentanol, a 5-carbon cyclic alcohol, and cyclohexanol, a 6-carbon cyclic alcohol. In naming substitute alcohols, these guidelines are to be followed. 1. If you're asked to name a substitute alcohol, you have to find the longest carbon chain possible that contains the OH group. 2. Number the carbon chain based on giving preference to the OH group, the lowest number, and apply all other rules of nomenclature. 3. If you note if you have a function group who has a higher priority than alcohols, then you must use hydroxy and treat as a function group, not paired name. Here before you are the priority lists for naming parent chains with carboxylic acids with top priority, and alkanes with the least priority. In example 5, the parent name of this structure is pentanol. There are 2 bromo groups at carbons 3 and 4, or C3 and C4, and the OH group at C2. The IUPAC name is 3,4-dibromo-2-pentanol. In example 6, the parent name of this structure is cyclopentanol. There is a fluoro group at carbon 1 or C1 and an iodo group at carbon 3 or C3. The OH group is by defined at carbon 1 or C1. The IUPAC name is 1-fluoro-3-iodo-cyclopentanol. Naming multiple alcohols is done by the following steps. If your alcohol has at least 2 OH groups, then the name of it would be in this manner. IUPAC name is alkane name plus prefix, di for 2, tri for 3, etc., plus OL. Note, include the location of the OH groups. Let's look at a couple examples. Here are a couple examples of a diol and a triol. The left structure is 1,2,3-propane triol, which is commonly known as glycerol. The right structure is 1,2-cyclohexane diol. A common benzene derivative alcohol is phenol with the OH group on the benzene ring at carbon number 1. Naming substituted phenols can be done by the following steps. 1. If you're asked to name a substituted phenol, the number where the OH group is on the benzene ring is 1. 2. Number the carbons that have substituents that are the lowest possible in proximity to the OH group on the benzene ring while applying all other rules of nomenclature. Example 7 has a structure whose parent name is phenol. Since there is a chloro group at carbon 2 or C2, then the IUPAC name is 2-chlorophenol, or by its more common name, O-chlorophenol. O is a 1-2 orientation on the benzene ring. Example 8 has a structure whose parent name is phenol. Since there is an ethyl group at carbon 4C4, then the IUPAC name is 4-phethylphenol, or by its more common name, P-ethylphenol. P is a 1-4 orientation on the benzene ring. Here is a review exercise for you to work on. Draw the following compounds. A, 3-bromo-2-methyl-4-octanol. B, M-amino-phenol. Name the following compounds. Please see the drawings for A and B. For the remaining part of this lecture are solutions to review exercise problems. Please view only after completing these exercises.